But if Devin start talking crazy, as I heard he was talking crazy, saying he's staying at 35 for me, so let's do it. I mean, let's make the fight happen. I'm ready. We can fight in Vegas. We can fight in New York.
They can say what they want to say. I'm not ducking or dodging nobody.
It looks like the things are starting to escalate between this Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney public negotiation thing. This thing essentially kind of just came out of nowhere for your boy. And here I am. It's just so familiar, you know. This is just so familiar, similar to Spence and Crawford. But now the latest is Devin Haney and Shakur, they've been going back and forth. And, you know, guys like Rick Glacier got involved. And, you know, things kind of, oh, boy. But anyways, now his name is Devin the Duck Haney, right? I mean, look, man, people gonna be torn in the middle on how they feel about this. Some people may feel that this is a duck move by Haney by him offering him 25%. Others feel that Shakur Stevenson, who are you to demand more than 25%, right? You ain't done nothing yet. That's the vibe I'm getting from a lot of people, right? But yeah, this is the latest. It says Devin Haney says Bob Aaron's the one that relayed the message. Then Rick Glacier says hashtag making Shakur an offer is comical. There's people falling for it. Anyone with any boxing brain knows that hashtag Bob Aaron isn't going to allow an offer for Shakur to go fight on another show. Blah, blah, blah. It didn't have the whole thing there. That's what Rick Glacier said, right? Some of you guys know who Rick Glacier is. I'm sure you know what he said. He started this shit, right? And then Shakur says, send a real offer. Let's get active, champ. And then Devin responds by saying, sign the contract. And then Shakur Stevenson responds by saying, you so soft for that. Laughing emojis. So he called Devin soft, you know, for him to quote unquote sign a contract. And yeah, that's Devin Haney's little jab to Shakur from him saying sign the contract with the little banner at the little party in Houston, whatever the case, right? And then Shakur responds by saying 25% is less than I made in my last 3 fights. Y'all people crazy. LOL, right? And then Devin says, you will make more than you made in your last 3 fights combined with the 25%. And then Shakur says, Devin the Duck Haney don't want no wreck. I ain't trying to go back and forth on this app. Go about your business. And then Devin says, Duck, nobody. Check my resume and check yours. And that's the last of it, man. These two dudes was once friends, but they knew this day was going to eventually come, bro. You know, they knew this day was going to come. Now, Devin fans and Shakur fans are going back and forth, and now it begins. You know, this is essentially the beginning of the potentially long drawn out process in a big fight between Devin the Dream Haney and Shakur Stevenson. I mean, look, you guys, I think these dudes need to fight. I mean, look, for me though, I think they do need to fight, but I'm not really banging on that door for them to fight like right now anyway, you know. I didn't even expect him to be fighting anytime soon, honestly. You know, I just seen the energy from Devin. He just seemed like he really didn't want to fight. He just seemed like he didn't really want to fight Shakur like that. Let's see what Devin had to say.
I want to fight the best fighters in the world. I want to prove myself. I want to continue to keep proving myself. And because I know that I'm the best. I know I'm better than these guys. So
that's what you have to do.
They can say what they want to say. I'm not ducking or dodging nobody. I've shown that anybody that I called out they wanted to fight, I fought them, and I'm gonna keep doing it, keep proving myself.
So Devin Haney ain't ducking nobody, man. You know, and you gotta kind of give him that too, right? For the guys who may feel that Devin is ducking Shakur, Devin ain't never showed no ducking vibes, right? But I must admit, bro, his energy is a little bit different. It's different when it comes to Shakur. You can see it in his eyes, bro. I can see it in his eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see it in his eyes, bro, that it's different when it comes to Shakur. That's all I need to see. You know, everything else is just, you know, shit for the fans and the media, you know, negotiations and the splits and shit. But I look in the eyes, bro, and I can tell now, and I can look in his eyes, and he's a little wary of Shakur Stevenson. He may not be afraid or anything like that, but he knows that Shakur may have his number. And that's one of those situations to where, you know what, it's just one of those situations, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see. That's my opinion on it. I just look at the eyes, and when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney is a little different. He acts a little different when it comes to Shakur, and that's just my honest opinion on it. Love both fighters, fan of both fighters, but I knew this day eventually would come. I knew this day would eventually come, and let's see, man. Let's see what happens. Devin Haney here, he's talking about Tank Davis on a Danzig project.
If you had a choice, what's the fight for you?
What do you mean when you say the fight for me? All right, as well.
Who's him? Who's the one that you want to go out?
The biggest fight would be Tank. That's the biggest fight. Yeah. Obviously, that would be.
The fight with Tank goes without. The fight with Tank goes without saying, though, right? We already know that's a big fight. We haven't heard a word from Tank. Tank's still doing his time. But it's only a matter of time before Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is going to have to fight. Shakur Stevenson called Devin Haney a duck. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holler at your boy. Peace out.